Grand Rising. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever it is to and for you. My song's been playing. I apologize for the delay. It's 11:19 where I am. Lord knows I should have been on here hours ago. But look, right, I took a nap and then I was up and started doing all types of other stuff. Let me hear you say Jodeci said, let me hear you say yeah. Anyway, Grand Rising, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is to and for you. Okay, if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back to my channel. Okay. So what I'm getting ready to do is the topic of discussion and insight. Okay. Listen. Hopefully this don't go how I went last night. Cause it was interesting. Okay. Dang, they just playing all my little songs. Alexa act like I don't know, I guess she played, I don't know, she do what she wanna do. Grand Rising Tima, you off to work? Dang, baby, what's up? Enjoy. Don't be working too hard, honey. Don't be doing too much. Not too much, not too much. She is stubborn, but she been playing my little jams for about the last 2 hours. So she made me procrastinate about starting. I'm talking about I was in full prep mode, and here she come. She came through with all my what I wanted to do. So it was like, can you close my door, please? So it delayed me because I was caught in the music. Okay, then I had a good nap. It was just like I needed it. So I needed it. It felt great. I feel great. Cause tonight we're gonna go all the way. Hey. Today was a great day. Peaceful. Yes, it was. Yes. I got to write in my journal. I didn't finish though. I fell asleep writing in my journal. I fell asleep, so I'm gonna finish. After I finish this, I'm gonna finish. I gotta quit writing before I go to bed because I fall asleep, wake up, I got ink pen marks on my body from rolling over with the pen and books under my butt. It's be like that. Hopefully, because you might not be here to block them, but I will. Okay. So, yes. If you're new here and you don't know, all I ask is that you keep it respectful. Don't disrespect anyone on my channel. Don't disrespect anyone in my chat because I don't want to have to block you. Okay? I want you to be here. I want you to be here. I want you to learn something valuable to your growth. So I don't want to have to block you. But I have no problem with it. Or I'll put you on the timeout. Okay? I don't want to have to hide you from my channel because I want you to be able to interact with others so you can grow better. Okay? I want you to be able to chat. I want you to show up in the comment section. So I don't want to have to hide you on my channel. and I don't want to have to block you. Okay, just FYI. All right. Um, what else? August 18th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Love you too, Tima. Enjoy and don't be working too hard. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, August 18th. 18th. I can't wait till Mercury retrograde over, I'm telling you. Because my words been twisted up. It's been all types of janky communication. It's just been the communication. And you know what's crazy? I've learned to adjust to Mercury retrograde energy. So I actually enjoy the energy because it's once you learn it and you know it and you know how to adjust to it, it it actually is accommodating for you. So it doesn't have to be a negative thing, and a lot of people look at Mercury retrograde in a negative way, but it doesn't have to be that. It can actually be life changing. It's all about the changes and what you do to move forward, okay? What you accept from your past, because past energy show up all the time. You get people from your past that'll come back in and they'll want to, whatever it may be. So it's just knowing those things and being mindful of those things in the process of you transitioning and making whatever changes you need to make to move forward. It matters. As much as people think it doesn't, it does. So, nonetheless, our topic. So if you haven't heard, I'm no longer doing readings. I'm not doing readings anymore. Okay, it's in the PSA. I have a few announcements video on my channel. Okay, I'm gonna have to move that around and put it to where people can actually see it when they go to my channel instead of having to go and look for it. But yeah, I'm no longer doing readings. Okay, so what we are doing that is new can be found in the playlist section. I will post it Sunday tomorrow. I will post that information. I will post the playlist for each thing that we do. The topic of discussion and insight. The what is your perspective of love and why. And the rising wisdom to start your day. I'll do those. Rising wisdom to start your day is every day. I do those every morning. Okay. The topic of discussion and insight are done Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, the what is your perspective of love and why is done on Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, so join us. Chime in. Join the conversation. Join the discussion. Okay? Hey, Laura. How you feeling? Hey, Christopher. Okay, now. Okay, now. Hey, Leon. Okay. I'm well also. I feel great. Thank you for asking. So, yes. I still feel like singing and dancing. I don't know why. I don't know. It could be the full moon energy. I don't know. I love to sing and dance. So okay, so our topic of discussion tonight is soul recognitions. Knowing your person and knowing your tribe. Okay? How will you know how it shows up, when it shows up, how it feels when it shows up, how it's going to feel anyway, okay? Um, okay, Leon, honey. Yep, no summoning over here, Ragnar. That is not allowed. So I'm just going to have to cut some of y'all comments a little short. You know? Because y'all doing just a little too much. Won't block you. I'm not going to block you. I'm going to just cut your comments short. Because that's enough of that. Well, Laura, I always tell y'all pray for discernment. Always. Don't pray once. Don't pray twice. Continue. Daily. Okay? Ask how you would know if you're able to use the gift of discernment. Okay? Because everyone can. It's just, how will you know? And asking for the ability to do so. Okay? Praying for the ability to do so. Okay? No problem, honey. So, you're my trusted friend. For you I can depend. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This song, years ago, right? I turned this song into a gospel version, right? This one I used to sing in church. This years ago. It's Mary J. Blige, My Everything, You Are My Everything, or something like that. But I turned it into a gospel version years ago. So every time I hear it, that's what it make me think about. Funny. I had my cousins and them singing this song. They like, how we gonna do that song? Oh, we gonna do it. We just gonna flip some things around, and it's all about the intention, baby. That remind me of when people be like, why you always listening to this slow music and you always listening to this old music? And first off, baby, I love a good classic. And I love music. And I adore old school music. Okay? I adore it. So it don't have to be a mood that I'm in. I don't have to be in a certain mood to listen to good music. Okay? I'm not going to be triggered into sadness based off of what I'm listening to, because my mind don't work like that. My energy don't flow like that. And I used to sing, so I could just want to sing the song. Like, that's what it is for me. And I know every person is different, but for the most part, that's what it is for me. I just like singing the songs. Okay? But teach his own. If a song make you sad, baby, don't listen to it. Please don't. Don't listen to it. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Keep your energy up. Keep your energy up. Good and flowy. Alright? But yeah. Put your love in me. Put your loving arms around me. I'm telling you, man. Thank you, Cash Rules. So, yeah. Alexa, volume down 1. Because the music will take me there, baby. Yeah. So that's what our topic of discussion is. Soul recognition, knowing your person, knowing your tribe. Okay? Yes, Laura. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. That's how I feel about jazz. I love jazz. And people always assume that I like certain type of music, like and it be music that I don't even listen to, that I don't even like, that I don't care for. But I love jazz, and that's my reaction to jazz. I like piano music too. It's beautiful. But and I think Alicia Keys and Stevie Wonder is what made me like piano music. But yeah, it's like it's a beautiful feeling you get with certain music. It's not a sad. I just don't be sad listening to a lot of different music. Hi Ace, I'm well, thank you. How are you? So to each his own, like I said, but that's what it is for me. Okay, that's what it is for me. Yeah. Crazy cheetah, you gotta go. You can no longer comment on this channel. So, yeah. Okay. Knowing soul recognitions. Soul recognitions. You'll know immediately. You'll know immediately. Okay. You may, um, and you'll know immediately, be it through conversation, be it through eye contact, be it through a hug. You'll recognize, a soul is going to recognize a familiar soul immediate. Look at the moon. Now, where'd that come from? That's how it was yesterday when I started the video. It was just sitting there. I'm telling you, big, bright, and beautiful to the mug. Okay, now. But immediately you'll recognize a person's soul. Okay? So this is why I usually tell people look beyond the surface level. Okay? Because you may judge someone based off of how they look, what they look like, it could be a number of things. It could be what a person physically looks like. It could be um, how someone smells, what they look like, what they have on, their physical appearance. You can't do that, because that's how you miss out on people you're meant to connect with. Okay, um, like they say, be mindful of how you entertain strangers. Okay, I'm telling you, be mindful of how you entertain strangers. You may just be conversing and entertaining an angel in human form and have no idea that that's the type of energy you've come across. Okay? Gotta send people across your path that you least expect to learn from, to grow from, to prosper from, that can direct you, guide you in ways you can't even imagine. Okay? But yes, yes, be mindful of how you entertain strangers. It matters. It matters. And that's a part of having humility. And we talked about that the other day, so I ain't going to get into it. But that's a part of having humility. That's a part of having integrity. Okay? Just FYI, just be mindful. Okay? Had to stop scrolling. You funny. But I appreciate you though for stopping by. But yeah, it matters, because you never know who you're going to come across. You never know for what reason. Not instantly. You're not going to know instantly for what reason. You may know a little further into conversation with the person or whatever. You'll know eventually if you take the time to actually sit and converse and interact. You'll know. Okay? But you'll get a sudden or a specific type of comfort. Okay, you'll get a certain specific type of feeling. Um, It could be a sense of overwhelming emotions, not in an unhealthy way, but in a way to where it likes uplifts your spirit. Whew, hip shooter. I can't even. I was gonna match your energy, but it's like, why do that? Baby, if you get some Section 8, send me some. No, I don't want it. Never mind. No, no. I don't want that type of poverty mindset. Cause that, and I'm not, just let me shut up. Been there, done it. Well, I never had Section 8. So I don't know what that's like. But baby, I know some people that did, and shit. If I could live how they was living on Section 8, I understand. Whew. Anywho, thank you, Ace. I appreciate it. I'm I'm like this all the time. I wish I could turn it down, but I am who I am. I am who I am. But yeah, you'll get a specific type of feeling, and it could be an emotional, overwhelming feeling, but it'll be in a healthy way. All right, it won't be in a way that it triggers you in regards to some type of pain or trauma from your past, okay, or whatever type of endurance from your past. Now, if someone triggers you in a way that it helps you to heal that trauma or whatever it is from your past, that's a beautiful thing. So just don't assume that someone is trying to attack you because they've triggered something within you that's calling for you to heal. Okay? Because that's not an attack, that's an attempt to get you to correct something and pay attention to something that you need to focus on to heal within yourself. All right? So that's that. Now, how it shows up, you're not going to know. You're not going to know. You're not going to know until you interact. Okay, which goes back to be mindful of how you entertain strangers. Because you're not going to know until you start interacting with a person. Okay, so don't be so shut off to, I don't want to interact with them, I don't want to talk to them, that like you above learning, above knowing, above this person, that person, when you wouldn't even know how much you right here with a person. You got to be more careful. Don't be so quick to judge people, okay? Because you could misjudge someone that's been sent across your path to bless you, to help you, to motivate you, to encourage you, to pull you out of a tough spot or a situation that you've been placed in or that you're stuck in. Okay, that person may have some game to give you to push you forward, to motivate you to do better things. Okay, so mindfulness, it matters. Okay, now when this individual shows up, hold on, what you say, Laura? Laura, that would be your intuition. That would be your intuition, honey. Okay. Your intuition is going to let you know if you should engage in a conversation, if you should interact with an individual. Your discernment is going to let you know whether you should continue on engaging and interacting with another individual. Oh, plant-based black man. That's so hateful. And I'm not a tarot card reader, but that's disrespectful. Yeah, yeah. Because there's some pretty good readers out here that is very much educated and they know what they talking about. So you rude. And I used to read tarot. I used to read tarot. And I also used to do readings without tarot. Okay, some people are actually gifted in that way and have. Nope, don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke at all. And I don't drink. Okay. Whew, that was quick. Uh, it's like, what did I just say? Don't be so quick to judge people. Because people, you might misjudge somebody that's actually sent across your path to help you in some type of way. Okay? And it's not my decision to hide that user on my channel, sir, when you show up again and watch this, if you're still watching. My decision to hide you on my channel is because I could sense the hate, and maybe a reader, maybe you got some information from a reader that's really not gifted in that way to guide you, okay? But some readers are very much gifted, and are able to guide you properly, all right? So just like I'm not against any religion, and just like I'm not against anything that I know of, that I know about, that I've studied. I will never be against. I can't do it because I know it. I know it. I know about it. Me, that's like me being like, I don't like this religion. I don't like that religion because this, that, and that. I can I can point out something in every religion that's biased, but that's not gonna make me hate it. That's not gonna make me discredit it. That's not gonna make me down talk it, because that's not godly. Period. Anything, there's things that help people. There's religions that help people grow better. So who would I be to knock your religion or your beliefs and be like, oh well, you this or that because you believe this or that? I will never do that. I will never do that. Because I know of all. I know of all. I know how, like, it's just, I know. I know better. And I can't ignore what I know. I can't ignore my knowing. I will never do that. So, yeah. I appreciate you, Yellow Rose. She called me a spiritual Christian woman. Thank you for the compliment, love. Yeah, but and I mentioned this the other day in one of my videos. You'll have people out here seeking to learn about God and seeking to learn about scripture, or seeking to learn about Bible or anything biblical. You know, it's you will have people out here that want to learn about these things, but then you get people that really don't know and really can't teach what they speaking on, because they really don't know what they speaking about. But it'll push people away. It'll push people away. And it's like, just if you really know what you're teaching, teach it for real. Help people for real if that's what you want to do. But don't. Yeah, that's too much. And then that's also how you cause destruction on yourself. If people know it or not, you cause destruction for yourself doing that. Don't say, oh, you, listen, we ain't gonna go there. Because I'm sensitive about God. Very. I'm very sensitive about God. Very. I don't play no games, and I don't care what religion you are. I'm very sensitive about God. So, and that's, listen, and for a great reason. So I don't be playing no games. I ain't got time to play with nobody. But yeah, it's plenty videos on my channel about, it's shorts and everything about how I feel about people who teach religion or call themselves religious and say hateful things to others. Yeah. My grandmama Gloria, who I talk about all the time, she always used to say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And you know why? You know why? A lot of our grandmothers and mothers and great grandmothers used to tell us that, because a lot of them women, they knew that words are literally spells. Words form manifestation. Okay? So what you speak, you manifest. Yeah. And some of us speaking power is a little stronger than others. So we got to be a little more mindful of what we speak and how we speak it. Because it can show up in other forms. But that's a topic for another day. Okay? Anywho, your soul is going to recognize your person immediately. Your soul is going to recognize your tribe. You're going to be able to connect with these individuals on a spiritual level that you will never connect with anyone else on. Okay? You may say, okay, like for example, say you meet somebody, right? And you think you all in love and it's your soulmate, and you, oh, because you happy in love, you feel like someone is your soulmate. That's not necessarily true though. Okay? This could just be someone you're happy in love with. And then you end up coming across somebody that's actually a soulmate energy and not a karmic soulmate energy. We gonna talk about that too. But not a karmic soulmate energy that's sent your way to cause changes and cause you to grow, right? You say you come across somebody that's actually a soulmate energy, that's actually been sent to you to help you flourish better, okay? And you them, because it works both ways, dealing with soulmate energies, especially with them soul twins. Okay, that energy hit a little different. You're gonna know it. You will know it without touch. You'll know it by a. It can be a scent. They gonna have a scent of heaven on them. You hear me? I'm telling you. You gonna know it by, you gonna smell the divineness on them. Do you hear me? Like it's gonna be strong. You gonna sense it. It's gonna be if your senses work. If your senses work, at least the 7. I know some of y'all only know about 5, but I'm just saying, we can talk about that another day. But if your senses work, you gonna sense it in more than one way. You gonna know. You will know. Okay? Ace. But you'll know. You'll know your person. You can know it, like I said, through eye contact. You'll feel drawn to a person. Like you're going to be drawn to this person so strongly that it ain't going to make sense. You can't make sense of it. You don't understand it right off the bat. You don't understand it immediately. You're going to be like, why the hell I keep thinking about this? What is it about this person? Why do I keep thinking about this person? Why this person showing up in my dreams? Why this person? You gonna see your person in your dreams before they even come across your path. Before you even get to touch them in the physical, they gonna show up in your dreams. You gonna see them before you get to physically touch them. God gonna show you exactly who your person is. I'm telling you. You'll know it. Now, with your soul tribe, it's kind of similar, but a little different. And you'll also recognize, but you'll recognize that through communication, more so through communication, okay? Because you may connect with people out in the world physically, okay? You may connect with people on social media. You may connect, like I connect with a lot of my soul tribe on my channel, and they've been rocking with me, and I love y'all. But yes, I've connected with most of my soul tribe through my channel. Through my channel, I've had my channel over 5 years now, and we just been rocking. But you'll connect in different ways, okay? But you'll know because it's going to feel good to your soul, not your physical, earthly ways, okay? It's I'm not talking about what's appeasing to you in the physical, okay? In a worldly sense, I'm not talking about that. It's going to be appeasing to your soul, okay? It's going to be fulfilling to your soul. It's going to be nurturing and fulfilling to your spirit. And like I said, you're not going to understand it. You're going to be questioning why you feel the way you feel. It's it's a reason why you feel the way you feel. This is why we say acknowledge your feelings and take action on the good feelings that you have. Just like you would, if you get upset, you will be quick to react to something if you're a reactive person, or learning how to not be reactive, okay? You'll quickly react to something if you get upset. So just like you would be quick to take action, act on those good feelings that you have, okay? However that may be for you, or however you're able to. All my people in love was so alone. My baby, let me sing my song till I'm you're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. Thank you, Laura. Hello, Reginald Harris. Hey, Aura, I see you. But, you know, you pop in here with them same comments that just, some don't feel right about it. Just a little low vibrational, baby. So, I just had to, you know. Is it possible I'm too much of a loner to have or be a part of a tribe? Absolutely not. Nope. Everyone has a tribe. But it is up to you to connect with your tribe. That's up to you. It's up to you to want to connect with like-minded individuals. Okay? It's up to you to open yourself up to that. Okay? I'm a loner. I'm a loner. I'm an introvert, extrovert. Like, I can, it depends on the energy around me. It depends on the energy I feel. It depends on how others show up in my energy. That determines if I'm going to interact with the individual or not. Because I don't believe in being fake. Yeah, Ian, I just get them on out the way, baby. I just get them out the way. I don't address them. I get them out the way. And if I need to address them, it's very brief. Reach out, but not finding it reciprocated. Laura, if it's not reciprocated, it's not for you. If it's not reciprocated, it's not for you. If the energy you putting out and you know it's good energy you putting out, um, and if you are seeking to learn who your tribe is or find your tribe or grow with your tribe or your like-minded individuals, if it's not reciprocated, it's not for you. That's how you know that. Okay? Because one thing we don't do is force. If you got to force it, it's not for you. If you have to overextend yourself, it's not for you. That's when you connect with your soul tribe and when you connect with your people that you meant to grow with and walk with, talk with, speak with, run with, jump with, hop with, skip with, it don't matter. Okay? When you connect with those individuals, you'll know it. You don't have to force it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to do any of that. It'll be equally, look, I heard equally yoked, but it'll be equal. The energy reciprocated will be equal. It will be fair. It will be balanced. Okay? So there'll be no you over giving and overextending. You'll feel comfortable in how you give. That's like, for example, when I was doing readings, I like your energy, Ace. So I don't have no problem with that. When I was doing readings, it became, it was like too much pushing and pulling on my energy, and that's one thing I didn't like about it, the push and pull on my energy. Okay, I can feel and sometimes even see, like people would literally show up in my dreams asking me for readings, and that was an issue. I didn't like that. Don't show up in my dreams. If I don't invite you into my dream space, baby, don't do it. There's consequences to that. I don't even play around. I don't play around. Mm-mm. Very weird. It is. It is. But it's happened several times. Several times. And I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I protect my energy by all means and my dream state as well. Hi, Lucas from Argentina. But yeah, I don't like the push and pull energy. It's nobody should. Okay. Now, if something is pulling on your energy in a positive way, where it's like God trying to tell you, okay, what you waiting on? Do something. Okay, like do something. Do something. You supposed to be taking action. Take action. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Okay, that's different. That's different. But for it to be a negative push and pull when you trying to connect with someone, or that's no, that's a no go. That's a no go. Don't do that. Don't even set yourself up for failure that way. Okay. Okay. Shout out to you, Frank, from Detroit. I grew up in Detroit. Go blue, baby. For all my Ohio State fans. How does one prevent oneself from showing up in somebody else's dream? How does one prevent oneself from showing up in somebody else's dream? Don't. Don't sleep on your back. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that. Whew. Heard that before, CC. I ain't putting no piercings in my face. Teach his own, not my thing. If God didn't put it there, it ain't going. Piercings is like wearing makeup to me. To each his own. And some women look very beautiful with their enhancements. That's just not for me. It's not my thing. I don't wear makeup and I don't like piercings in my face. My night is going very good. My day went very well. Oh, absolutely, Ace. Absolutely. Intentionally, too. Yes. Yes, I have. But you know what, though? I, um, I know it. When somebody is trying to intentionally drain my energy or playing in my energy, I know it. And I know it because it shows up. Um, it shows up in multiple ways for me and on me. So I'll know. What, Ian? What? Man, what? A can of soup? No, that's different. Never heard that before. Okay, Frank. Amen to that. Mm-mm. Right, Laura. Yikes. Yeah. Okay, but listen though. When you do come across your tribe and your person, your life will immediately start to change for the better. Okay, immediately. It's like an instant thing. Okay, it can be from the smallest to the largest thing, right? And things will flow better. The energy flow is better. You'll manifest better. You start to manifest the things you desire most. Okay, so that's also something to pay attention to when you come in contact with people, because everyone doesn't have where the energy is reciprocal in a way that it helps you grow. Okay, everybody is not, it ain't that. Okay, and you'll come across people that when you connect, or even when you connect or interact with the energy, something good immediately happen for you. Something would immediately turn around for you. Okay, and that can show up in many ways, from, like I said, the smallest to largest thing. It could be uh something good at your job that happened for you, that it's gonna be something you've been waiting for that takes place for you. That's a telltale sign that somebody is meant to be in your life. Okay, whether it be you completing something, you accomplishing something, you gaining something, that's a telltale sign that someone is meant to be in your life. And I'm talking about when it naturally happens and naturally flows. Because you get a lot of people out here that try to do, you know, they try to do their spell work and stuff to formulate a life. But that, a lot of people don't know that it's only temporary. And when you do that, you're going to have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it to maintain what it is you done formulated to gain what you wanted. It's only temporary. And then you'll eventually, when that energy fades out, you're going to have to redo it, and then that's going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to affect you. It affects your health. And people don't be knowing. That's why I tell people study the threefold law. If you're gonna be doing spells and uh, all that stuff, to each his own. But it's consequences to stuff like that, especially when you do it to hurt, harm, or sabotage others. It's consequences to that stuff. It's consequences to that. Okay, it's all types of universal laws. It's all types of spiritual laws. Come on now, y'all gotta be. People gotta know what they doing and study before they get to doing stuff. Just cause it sound good, just cause they heard about it, just cause they seen somebody else do it. They saw it on the internet, so they wanted to try it. It's like, damn. Some of us just pray. I promise to God. Like, some of us just pray. Some of us is constantly in prayer. Some of us meditate on things, decisions, options. A lot of us just pray and meditate on them. It's really just that simple for a lot of people. Especially if you have a gift and an anointing over your life. Particular gifts at that. It's just, that's really just that simple. You don't have to go to a practitioner to get some work done for something to go in your favor. You set yourself up for failure that way. And you might not even know it or realize it until much later. Sometimes you just got to do the work. And it ain't going to always be easy. The work ain't always easy. Doing the work is hard. Being accountable is hard. But once you get in the flow of it and you learn better and you start to grow better and you start to see things changing for you, doing the work gets easier. Okay, being in the flow of things gets easier. Your obstacles, challenges, and stuff are not so painful. Okay, it becomes lighter. It becomes easier. Things become easier to handle, easier to deal with. Your changes get lighter. Okay, life gets a little lighter. That comes with doing the hard work. It comes with doing the hard work. You know? Y'all listen. I don't know why that just came to me. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Because it must be relevant. Because that's crazy that just popped in my mind. Okay, so I remember not too long ago, actually. But not too long ago, I had came across somebody and I was supporting what this person had going on. All right, I wanted to support them because I believed in their vision. I was aware of their vision. Okay, and y'all see what I was doing. So my antennas work. I'ma just say that. But it is 12:12 on the clock too. So crazy. But I believed in this person's vision because I saw their vision. And I saw their vision long before they got to the point to where they was at, right? Had been cheering this person on for years. You hear me? Years. And so I come across them after a long time. All right. And my whole thing was I'm going to support this person because I know what they're capable of and what they're able to do if they walk this path, if they do this and they do it the right way. So that was my mind the whole time. That's what I'm thinking. Meanwhile, this person was trying to get me to come to their house, was trying to get me to come spend the night, wanted me to spend time with them, wanted me, and I'm just like, dang, God, I just be wanting to help people. It don't be like, it just, and then it's like, dang, just allow, like, get to know. It's just like, damn, everybody don't want to sleep with you. Some people might just want to help you get to the next level in your journey, you know. And I asked the person, I asked them, I said, can I pray for you? Would you let me pray for you? Because the person showed up in my dream, with the older lady, a lady I've never seen, but she had to be somebody's grandmama. I'm talking about a head full of white hair, long, pretty, beautiful hair. But and it was two other women that showed up in my dream. But when they showed up in my dream, the message I got made me want to pray for that person, because the person, the next morning when I woke up and I was in prayer, the person kept popping up in my mind, and I'm like, man, that ain't for no reason. So I asked them, would they let me pray for them? Genuine prayer, genuine, heartfelt, life-changing prayer. And the person did not respond, ain't say nothing after that. You know, I scare people all the time. You know, cause who just walking around like, can I pray for you? Are you gonna let, can I pray for you? Can I pray for your vision? Okay, can I pray for your journey moving forward? So I don't tell people all the time the things that come to me, the things that I have dreams about, and if they show up in my dreams or not. I don't tell people that, because yes, it would scare the shit out of me for you to be like, oh, you showed up in my dream and this, that, and that, and that, and this happened. You know, like, who is really going to openly be receptive to something like that? That's going to take a special type of individual to be receptive to something like that, right? So yes, Laura, that was a huge red flag to me, because you was sending me messages like why we ain't never get together and all of this other stuff. And then you was interacting with me, and your approach was wanting to pursue me in a way that I wasn't willing to be pursued at the time. You know, especially when I know my interaction with you is not particularly for the reason that you want it to be. You know, but people see me, they look at me, and this is why I gotta start being more serious. Because I laugh a lot, I joke a lot, and like I tell y'all all the time, I have a very strong childlike spirit. Very strong. Okay? And I take pride in that. I love my childlike spirit. I never want that to change. No matter how much I grow, no matter how much I elevate through my journey, I never want that to change, because it keeps me who I am. Okay? So I I did. I was like, okay. I never said nothing else to the person. When the person didn't respond to me asking if they wanted me to pray for them, I never said nothing else to them. Never said another word. I completely detached my energy, removed my energy. I completely detached from his his forward movement and everything, because no, when that was a red flag to me, because your interaction is this, but you know, I'm trying to help you with that, you know. And that was the first time that happened. So I was like, I prayed about it. I'm like, dang, God, what should I do? And the answer was, leave it right there. Leave it right there. Don't say nothing else. You did your part. So that's all I can do. All I'm going to do is my part. I'm going to do what God tell me to do. I'm going to do what I'm guided to do, and leave it at that. But I know now not to overextend myself in that way. I'm going to let you come to me and ask me to pray for you. I'm going to let you come to me and ask me for the guidance and assistance that you need to help you along your journey and to elevate on your path and in your purpose. Because you may not see or know my purpose, because you're looking at me on the surface level and you want to interact with me in a way that I don't want to interact. You know, just at the time, going to spend a night at somebody's house and being laid up. And this was just months ago. Months ago. But that just, that ain't been my thing. That ain't been my thing. And at all whatsoever. I don't lay up. I don't go over nobody's house. I'm not about to spend the night with you. It's just not, I'm not doing it. I'm not. And I've been that way. It's not happening. I don't do that. I'm not gonna sit there and try to entertain you and what you want me to entertain just to for you to feel good. And if you feel like I'm playing with you because of that, that's a you problem. If all you know is to pursue a woman in a way that is sexual and that is low vibrational, that's a you problem. That's something within yourself you gotta heal and fix. That ain't got shit to do with me, so I ain't gonna feel bad. I'ma keep moving. I just that's why I tell people, baby, if you gotta ghost me, please ghost me. Cause that's a sign for me not to engage, not to deal with you. When you ghost me, I'm not picking up no phone. I ain't sending no text, none of that. Cause God letting me know right there that ain't for you. That ain't for you. You don't need that type of energy in your life. Oh, my dolphin. Yeah, you don't need that type of energy in your life. As anyone should be, Ace. You got to get to know the mind first. Get to know what the soul hitting on. You want to know what the soul and that spirit look like. Okay? How a person think. How they process their thoughts. How they process their emotions. Why they have the type of emotion. You know, get to learn a person. Get to know a person. It's just, it's not hard. It takes time. It ain't hard though. And for some it might take more time than with others. And that's okay. Take the time you need. Don't let nobody force you into doing nothing or to match their low vibrational energy. Who listen? Listen. So I got this shirt that say I match energy. Go ahead and decide how we gonna act. I had to stop wearing that shirt. Cause as it was like, dang, cause I had too many people ask me, dang, who energy you matching? What energy you gonna match? And I'd be like, what? But then I'm like, damn, I ain't out here matching nobody low vibrational energy, and don't want to, have no desire to. I had to quit wearing that shirt. It be stuff like that. It's just that simple for me. If it don't make sense, I ain't doing it. That didn't make sense, cause that's not something I'm willing to do. So I ain't trying to match nobody's low vibrational energy. It is funny. And that's why I bought the shirt. Because I'm like, dang, that's funny. You know, because I can match your energy. I can meet you at your level. But then I will have to bring myself down to meet you at your level. If you in a low vibrational energy. And I don't want to match that. I don't want to match nobody's low vibrational, unhealthy ass energy. Okay? Baby, I'm trying to meet you at your higher self. I want to match your higher energy. I want to match your energy elevated. Okay? Or elevating. Okay? L- Help me match your growth. That's what I want to match. I don't want to I don't want it. I don't want it. Hey, the cool guy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hi, Edgar. Yeah. But like I said, things just flow better. When you come in contact with your person, your life will flow better. Your creativity, more than anything, is going to flow better. Whatever you create and whatever you, I'm telling you, make good use of the positive energy exchange, because it's meant to push you forward. It's meant to help you grow. It's meant to help increase you in some way, somehow, some form, some fashion. So be mindful of that. Embrace the positive energy exchange. The smile, the laugh, the he ha ha, the thank you. Just the simple things. I just want the simple things. I just want you. That's what I just heard. Miguel, the simple things. For real though. It's really be the simple things. The things that matter the most in life and that help you grow better are the simple things. The things that people tend to overlook, that people tend to assume have no value or hold no value. From Philly. Okay, Philly. I ain't been to Philadelphia since I got stuck. Listen, y'all. And I believe I told this story before, but every time I've tried to go to New York, something bad happened. Right? So I've never been. I've never been. Never been. And I remember years ago when I was younger, my dad told me, "Don't never try to go to New York." He said that's where all the demons at. That's what my dad used to tell me, and he'd be like, "Don't never go to New York." And I promise to God, every time I've ever tried to go, wanted to go so bad, and every time I tried to go, something bad would happen. The very first time I tried to go, I got stuck in Philadelphia. I got stuck. Car broke down in the middle of nowhere. Is the literally the middle of nowhere, on the side of the road. Slept at a gas station. It was crazy. Up in some mountains. It looked like mountains or hills or whatever it was. But a really small town though. But yeah, it was crazy. Yep. So I ended up leaving my car, left the car there, ended up catching a Greyhound back. It was quite the adventure. Came face to face with an elk. And I wasn't even scared. It was the middle of the night too. I wasn't scared. It was cold. I was okay. I felt I was cool. I actually enjoyed it because I told y'all last night, I'm a sun Sag. So with a lot of Sag in my chart. I love a good adventure. I'm a nature person. So I love being in nature. It didn't bother me one bit. I was prepared. I know what to do to survive. I learned that as a child. So my survival skills and outdoor skills are incredible. Okay? And I don't mind getting dirty. So sleeping outside didn't bother me at all. Um okay, hey, shout out to you. It was awesome, Laura. It was a hell of an experience. But it was I looked at it as like a little adventure, okay? That's what it was for me. That's how I look at anything that I do like that. And I used to camp all the time with my grandma. My grandma Gloria used to take us camping when I was a kid. So I just, you know, it wasn't nothing to be mad about. Shit happens. Yeah. It's just one thing I will say though, it's good to have outdoor survival skills. It's good to have that in the case of anything happening that might throw you off or might make you have to change your plans or anything like that, having survival skills matter. I'm telling you. Being prepared, having what you need in the trunk, it matters. Okay? I remember I used to keep a blanket, a change of clothes, water, toothbrush, and snacks in my trunk. Always have. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I never been to New York because of that. Never. And then you know what's even crazier? Some people with a podcast that's located in New York wanted me to do their podcast. And I didn't because they was from New York. Because all I kept hearing was my dad telling me don't. He was stern about it. You don't want to be affiliated with New York. And it's so crazy. I ended up dating a guy from New York. I said, damn, I should listen to my daddy. He ain't a bad person. I know he probably watching this, but he's not a bad person. He just, you know, Jamaican. And if you ever dated someone of Jamaican descent, you understand. Oh Lord. You don't know anything about camping? Oh Laura, I'm gonna have to put together a camping trip. See how many people I can get from each state to come together and do a big ass camping trip. Or we can do our own camping trip if we find enough land somewhere or a location where everybody bring their tents or sleep in your car or whatever. I think that would be fun. You know, it'll be a healing experience. The epic rice maker. You can't comment anymore. You can't comment anymore, honey. Women's camp in Ohio? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm in Ohio. I ain't heard nothing about women's camp. So I'm gonna have to look it up and see. What do they do? What is it about, Laura? Or what did she say it's about? You would do that, Ace? I'm telling you, I think it would be fun. Okay. See, that's my type of... You know, sometimes you gotta just be a little spontaneous. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Oh, y'all, it's 1:14 on the timer. We've been on here an hour and 14 minutes. That's longer than yesterday. So listen, I'm gonna ask y'all this though. If somebody came to you and was like, I believe you my person, or I think you my person, or I feel like you my person, what would you say? Would that scare you? Or would you be like, huh? You know, like, explain further. Can you elaborate on that, please? Yeah, because that was one of the questions I was guided to write down. If someone said, I believe you are my person, would you believe it? And how would you know? How would that look? And what are the signs? Which will go back to what I said early on. Hello, artists. I'm going to have to look it up, Laura. Yeah, we talked about doing a meet and greet in person a few years ago, but we never ended up coming together and setting it up to do it. But we can definitely plan something to do that and come together for those of you who are in the U.S. or those of you who want to do it where you are, you know. You will let them know you've been waiting for them. I know that's right, Ace. Hey, I like you. Give me some. Yes. They said no fear, no fear. Because I would do the same, something similar. Because you would already know. If that person knows that you're their person, you're going to know, you're going to already be waiting. You're going to know this person is coming your way. You're going to feel in your energy that someone is headed your way. You're going to feel in your energy that someone is coming towards you for love, or that's your person headed your way. You're going to know it. You're going to feel it. It's going to be in your energy before they even get to you. Before they even, probably you might recognize it before they recognize it. You know, for some it's like that. But you'll know ahead of time. You'll know. Hey, Maddie. I'm great, artist. Thank you for asking. How are you? Yeah, you're going to know. You're going to feel your person and your energy before they show up. So that's God preparing you and letting you know, okay, don't be scared. I'm sending your person your way. What you gonna do? Okay, I'm sending your person your way. How you gonna react? Okay, are you gonna adjust? You gonna shift? You gonna make the changes you need to make? Because sometimes this is your energy is preparing you for your person. God is letting you know you gonna feel it in your body. God letting you know so that you can prepare yourself for your person. That's usually how it go. So, but you know, not everyone is in tune to their body, their mind, or God, for that matter. So, but get to know yourself. That's why I always say get to know yourself a little better. But you'll know. You'll know. You'll feel it before they even get to you. Yeah. I'm about to go, y'all, because I'm starting to get sleepy. And I know as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to be up for it. I did that last night. Last night I was up till about 3 o'clock in the morning. And was right back up at 7. It was before 7. But almost 7. I know as soon as I get off, I'm going to be up. Probably writing in this journal. Yes. So, y'all, I'm about to go. I will see y'all in the morning. Thank you, Ace. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. Laura, I did take a nap. That's why I know I'm going to be up when I get off of here. Okay, it's just, I don't know why I'm yawning right now because I don't feel tired. I don't feel sleepy. I don't know. The music making me want to dance. You look, listen to what she playing. How could I not want to dance? Alexa, volume up to. You know what, Laura? 4 hours of sleep is enough. I believe that you can sleep 3 hours and it be enough because I've done it. I've slept 2 hours and be up, full of energy, ready to start the day. That's very often I do that. I feel like if I sleep over 4 or 5 hours, that's my body letting me know that I need the rest. You said it's the moon. But you know what though? Usually during full moons, during certain moon cycles, my energy is heightened. It's always like that. I'm full of energy. I'm full of a lot of things. Good. Okay. And I try to utilize it in a beautiful way, a more positive way. I'm mindful of how I use my energy. Okay. And how I place my energy. Where I place my energy. Big slam. Alexa, volume down too. Maybe it's the music. Is that what it is? Is that what it be? Because, baby, listen. Hey, listen. Respect my gamer. I appreciate you, right? Listen, some of y'all be so quick in the comments. Y'all be quicker than I can, and I love it. I love it. It's so appreciated. Okay, I love when people match my witty. Oh my god. Oh. I had to put him on timeout because he, look, another one bites the dust. Hello, Freddie. Looks like you have a lot to say. What does the poem say behind me? That is actually not a poem. But it says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. It's actually Romans 8:28. That's what it says. It's not a poem. And this is something one of my favorite coworkers made. And I loved it. So she gave it to me. It says, I am who I am, caring, honesty, leadership skills, realistic, logical, competitive, loyal, straightforward, team player, humorous, and morals. Yeah. I thought it was very fitting for the space. Thank you, y'all. Can't help but Listen, I ain't gonna. You know what? I think about how I am now and how I'm gonna be when my person show up. Okay, when I'm actually in a relationship with somebody, because it's like, dang, are they gonna be able to? They'll be able to handle me, cause God gonna make them special for me, especially for me, cause I'm telling you, respect my gamer. I didn't watch no NFL today. I didn't. I might. What's your NFL team? What's your favorite NFL team? Did you watch any college football today? I'm a Michigan fan. Go blue. Since I was about 9. And I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan since I was about 10. And football is one of my favorite sports. And soccer. Football, soccer. I love sports. But football, soccer, baseball, and boxing, that's my cup of tea. I like volleyball too. But only because I used to play. I enjoyed playing tennis too. Haven't played in a while. I need to go get me some new tennis equipment. I did have a great Saturday though. Rams. Okay. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Laura. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love soccer. I've always liked soccer. I've always liked soccer. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Y'all don't like y'all don't like Michigan much. Oh, who does? I probably got the 2 most unliked teams ever. Don't nobody like the don't nobody like the Cowboys. And then you got those diehard Cowboys fans that we just ride out. It is what it is. Win, lose, draw, baby. It is what it is. Dang. I didn't even grab me another bottle of water. I usually sit one in here and I didn't. Right, the cheerleaders. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You know what's crazy? Before I started liking the Cowboys when I was younger, when I was 10, I liked Tampa Bay. I was a Buccaneers fan because of Warren Sapp. They used to be my favorite player ever. Don't know why, I just liked it. And I've always been a Deion Sanders fan. Sometimes I like players, just not the teams. You know, that's why football just gotta. I love the sport. I love the sport. I love the game. Did he? You gonna make me watch some highlights. Y'all, I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to get off of here because I can't take the yawning. I feel like I need to dance. I do. I feel like I need to move around. It is 12:49. It is very early considering I woke up a few hours ago. Well, maybe not a few hours ago. I woke up from my nap around like 7. Yep, I am about to go have fun right in my dining room. That's what I do. I dance around my bedroom, dance around my dining room, maybe in the kitchen. I don't dance around in the living room because I don't want my TV to fall. Okay, respect my gamer. I like. I probably got more than 3 hours left in me. Last night I thought I was done for the night and I got off of here and was up till 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how my body do it. It just it do what it want to do sometimes. Who knows? Do you? Those some nice hours to be up. I'm usually up unless I fall asleep around 3 or 4. I'm usually up between 2 and 4. Can't help it, don't know why. Well, I know. But that's my body, my mental alarm. Be like, get up around 2 o'clock in the morning, then I'll be up. And then I fall back to sleep and gotta get up a couple hours later. I was born at night. So, and you know what's weird? I was born at night in the 11 o'clock hour, but I'm very much a morning person. Like, I love getting up early in the morning, going outside. I like watching the sunrise, but I also love watching the sunset, and I love the night sky. December. Yeah. Yep, I was born in December. Okay. December 2nd, December 10th for me. 12/10, 12/10. December 20th, Jay. Okay, shout out to the Sagittarians. Okay, I like it. I like it. See, all you gotta do is say. Yeah, I am about to get off for real. Okay. Watch the new season of Wednesday yet. I don't watch TV. Only thing I will watch on TV is sports. I can't tell you about I can't tell you about no show. My sons are my witness. Because they be trying to get me to watch shows all the time. And I'll watch movies, but I'll watch movies that they recommend or others recommend. And for me to watch a movie, I have to really not be doing anything else. And that's rare. Very rare. Because I always got something to do. Always. Or I can always find something to do. And watching TV just don't be on that. You know? I I think if I was like in a relationship, I would watch movies with my person. But it takes for me to, you know, I like comedies and action movies and motivational movies. You know, movies with a purpose. I just don't watch stuff just to watch it. I don't like, you know, a lot of stuff that just make your brain cells evaporate is not for me. Oh, shoot, well, you'll find you will exhale oh, y'all, it's August 10th. I just noticed that. That's so crazy. Today, my business anniversary date. You don't believe in ghosts, but you like ghost stories. Laura, what? Hey, do your thing, honey. I believe in spirits. I do. I do. Thank you, love. And I like ghost stories. I do. I've you know, like them ghost story documentaries that um they catch ghosts and all that stuff. I used to like those. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Angels and demons. Yeah, I started a cleaning business some years back on this day that I'm debating on ending this year. Because I got a lot of stuff already going on. I want my son to, you know, like, but they got their own stuff they want to do. So I don't want to make them, you know, continue my business. I'm more so focused on my other business with my spiritual stuff. That's important to me. Very, very important to me. And my anniversary for that is in October. I'm going to be ringing bells, baby. Laura, it's not a wow. It's a wowzers. It's so stressful. So stressful. It is. Grand Horizon, Enchanted Star. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see what you're trying to do. Respect my gamer. Nobody care about St. Louis. But I'm wonderful, honey. Thank you. How you doing? How you feeling? But yeah, My cleaning business, I started some years back, um, which mostly is just catering to elderly and handicapped individuals, people who aren't able to properly care for themselves, or their household. Okay, and I offer food prep, in-home food prep services with some of the services that I provide. However, it's been so many ups and downs with that business. You have a good night as well. Respect my gamer. You as well. Yeah, I like helping people. I got a thing for helping people. So I never wanted to have a business or attempt to build a business that wasn't in regards to me helping others or giving back or providing a helpful service to others. Because I've always liked helping people. I've always helped people, but I've also taken a lot of losses helping the wrong people. So, just learning how to adjust things to where it benefits me and others that need help. Never. My heart won't let me be like that. I can't, I've never been able to embody a greedy spirit. Greed, jealousy, and envious energies, I can't embody those. I've never been able to. And for a long time I couldn't understand how other people was like that. But when you live and learn some things, you start to understand some things on different levels and from a higher perspective. So, yeah. But I've been more so focused on my other business for my spiritual things that I do and create to help others, um, and the spiritual coaching and all of that stuff. I've been more so focused on that stuff because that's what I want to build on. That's what I desire to build on, because everything else that I have planned for my life is aligned with that. So, you know, the things that I align myself with, or the people that I align myself with, have to somehow align with that. And I know what's for me according to that purpose. Because I know, you know, yeah. Yeah. I like being able to be a blessing to others. It's a beautiful feeling. It is. It's a feeling of wholeness. Like fulfillment. It's fulfillment when you don't have to overextend yourself to be a blessing to others. Because I used to overextend myself to be a blessing to others. I will always have people be like, you be giving your money away to people, you be doing this, you be doing that. But in my mind, I'm like, I just want to help people. And I know how to, God blessed me with the type of mind where I always have constant ideas pouring in. So I know how to make things happen for myself. So I don't mind being a blessing to others. I don't mind helping people. I don't mind giving people my last. Because God blessed me regardless. That's in every situation. That's another reason why I'm a firm believer in treating other people how you would want to be treated in any situation, in any circumstances, in any relationship, in any partnership. I ain't gonna treat nobody in no way that I wouldn't want to be treated, corrected, redirected. That's just that's just me. Okay, I am. Listen, cause it's after 1 o'clock. We done been on here for an hour and 45 minutes. I'm really about to go this time, cause I didn't eat today. I didn't eat today. I might eat something tonight. I'm gonna eat a snack. I'll snack on something. Eat a apple or something. Into it is something that's all over you. DJ in the song on and on. Yep, I'm about to go dance. Into it. Yes, I am, Laura. Pray it away, sudden silence. Be blessed, nothing less, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate the good energy exchange, okay? Be blessed, nothing less. Enjoy your nights. Enjoy your nights. Enjoy your morning, because it is after 1 o'clock in the morning. So be safe, okay? I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all in the morning for rising wisdom to start your day, okay? Later.